Hey, Scarefest fans. This week I'm going to give you a twofer, and they're both on Netflix. I always do that for Meredith because she always criticizes me for not telling. This week, it's a movie. The first one I enjoyed, and the sequel not so much. So in 2017, a little movie called The Babysitter came out on Netflix. Now, I never bothered to watch it because it looked awful. And it starred Bella Thorne, and I couldn't care less. A few weeks ago, the sequel premiered, and my friend Glenn had some nice things to say about the first one. I thought, oh, yeah, I'll check them both out. That's okay, and then I could do a twofer. Now, they're directed by Mick G. The screenplay for the original one was on the blacklist. If you don't know what that is, it's kind of a Hollywood term for unproduced great screenplays. Now, The Babysitter, 2017, directed by Mick G. It's horrible, but I enjoyed it so much. I don't know why. I really liked it. It's fun. I'll tell you why I liked it. It's the same reason why the second one, the sequel, is a piece of shit. It doesn't make any sense, really. Characters make the dumbest decisions ever. Basically, it's a kid who's afraid of everything named Cole, played by Judah Lewis, who has a fantastic babysitter, played by Samara Weaving, and she comes over, and then he stays awake and finds out that she's a Satanist, and they're going to sacrifice him or get his blood to be able to get whatever they want. And hijinks ensue from that point on. Not to give anything away, you find all that. The movie is awful with characterization. It is a lot of fun to watch. I laughed a lot through it. It has some twists and turns you don't quite see. Like I said, it makes stupid decisions. And it's directed by Mick G. Mick G is known for making a lot of shit. If you've ever seen Charlie's Angels or the world's worst Terminator movie, or one of, I haven't laughed this much at Mick G since We Are Marshall. Too soon? I'll tell you what holds this movie together, though. Really inventive screenplay by Brian Duffield. Judah Lewis is the little boy, and Samara Weaving, I'm telling you, she is phenomenal. She is in Guns Akimbo. Brian Duffield actually wrote another movie I really liked this year that I got shit on for, called Underwater. Why doesn't the sequel work? Well, the first one's an hour and 25 minutes, so it's about an hour and 22 without credits, which is just enough time to get in through it, breezy, never stops. Mick G and his manic directing. The second one is about an hour and 40. 15 to 20 minutes too much. And it's not written by the same guy, directed by the same person. And it has a lot less Samara Weaving. I don't want to give too much away. It is stupid. It is awful. Here's what you should do. If you want a good hour and 20-minute horror film as we're gearing up for horror comedy, as we're gearing up for Halloween, check out The Babysitter. If you want to not enjoy your night, and check out the sequel, The Babysitter, Killer Queen, or Witch, or whatever the hell it's called. It's awful. It's awful. Sequel's terrible. It's more of the same, only worse, and it makes even less sense, and it's convoluted. The things that you enjoyed in the first one are what's awful, and it's got a lot less Samara Weaving, whom I just can't say enough things about. She may be one of my new favorite actresses. She's fantastic. She's great. Anyway, check out The Babysitter. Skip the sequel unless you just really want to find out, and it's like a car accident, you gotta look, in which case you're probably, if you enjoy the first one, you're going to watch the second one and go, meh, it's just low budget shit. However, I really enjoyed the first one, The Babysitter. It may be my favorite Mick G film. Check out The Babysitter. It's been Joe Lewis of Bonehead Weekly.